When Ingrid Harding and her husband welcomed their baby girl Sarah into the world, everything seemed perfect.
She was healthy, she was nursing. Everyone said, yeah, you did it. You know, she was my little Sarah.
In her first months of life, Sarah seemed to be developing normally.
She was holding her bottle and she was babbling at us, and she was commando crawling across the floor.
But at around 10 months of age, Sarah took a turn for the worse.
Within just a few weeks, she couldn't even hold her head up anymore. We were losing her, and we didn't know what was going on. So then we started all the tests and all the doctor's visits and CAT scans and MRIs and blood work.
It took 4 years to figure out what was wrong with Sarah.
Oh, it was awful. Well, our biggest fear was that she was dying from something that if we had known what it was, we could have saved her life.
But finally, the Hardings got their diagnosis. Sarah had Rett Syndrome, a debilitating neurological disorder that primarily affects girls.
Rett Syndrome is the leading genetic cause of severe impairment in females. Imagine if you hear and understand everything around you, but nobody thinks you can. I mean, there's a lot of girls that are having hundreds of seizures a day and, you know, in a wheelchair and not doing much. There's some girls who have maintained independent walking. So it's a whole big spectrum of how these girls are affected. But basically they have symptoms of every neurological disorder for their entire lives.
After finding that Sarah responded well to music, Ingrid, who was in the children's music business, released this CD, a compilation of some of Sarah's favorite songs. The title? Girl Power.
Ooh la la, je suis un pop star.
Once I had the CD, I was like, I need to have a website for this, and I should do this, and I should reach out to families. And I didn't realize how much we had learned that we could share, and then I was learning so much from the other families. It just kept growing and growing.
From there, Girl Power to Cure was born. Now a full-blown non-profit, Girl Power to Cure raises money for Rett Syndrome research and promotes awareness.
Well, basically what we're trying to do is get young girls involved with learning about Rett Syndrome and doing something about it. It's part of the Girl Power movement. It's not just Girl Power, it's Girl Power to cure something. You're going to take all of those strengths you have and you're going to do something amazing with it.
Je suis un pop star.
There you go, you have to go with your feet. Yes, you did it. Yeah.
Now 8 years old, Sarah has to have pretty much everything done for her. But she's able to attend school and has made great strides through continued physical therapy.
She can walk with assistance. I hold her up. She's gone almost a third of a mile before. She took her first independent steps this Christmas Eve, and she's mentally so there. Okay, can we get to you now? So many emotions, and she communicates with her eyes.
The movement got a big boost in 2007 when researchers were able to reverse the effects of Rett syndrome in mice.
It's poised to be the first curable neurological disorder, and to have, you know, because it's a female-only disorder, to get the girls involved with making this happen, and they could literally have a role in making this happen.
A role in bringing a cure to girls like Sarah.
You can let some more hopes and dreams pour in a little bit more, you know. Maybe she will talk someday, or maybe she will be able to dance, maybe she'll be able to use her hands to paint something, or put on her own sweater, or, you know, just those little things. Maybe she'll be able to do it someday.